Good afternoon and welcome to today's episode of The Lounge. I'm your host, Monica Lewinsky.
And I'm Faith Otieno, your co-host.
Thank you. So today we're going to talk about how to build a relationship with yourself. The question remains, do you know yourself? Do you love yourself? And do you accept yourself as you are? So today we're going to talk about the following topics. One is how one should get to know themselves, and then practice self-awareness, and how to speak kindly to yourself, how to set healthy boundaries, how to spend quality time alone without feeling lonely, how to prioritize self-care, how to forgive yourself when you make a mistake, how to invest in personal growth, how to discover your purpose. Many people do not know their purpose. Yeah. How to surround yourself with positive people, how to celebrate your wins, and lastly, how to be patient with yourself. So we're going to begin with how to get to know yourself. Do you know yourself?
Yeah, I do. Just like, for example, when you meet a stranger, lazima umuulize like yeye ni nani, anaitwa nani.
Okay.
We need to have that conversation. So we need to experience self-awareness where we get to know our goals, our achievements, our weaknesses, and things that we can prosper in.
Yeah. So you should get to know yourself in a way that you should know what you like, what you don't like. Actually, you shouldn't be doing things just because other people are doing it. You should be yourself. You should have certain standards of your own that you haven't copied from others. Unanielewa? You should have your own values and everything. Okay? So, if you want to get to know yourself, unafaa kujiita mkutano. Sit, jiite mkutano, you and yourself. You think about yourself and think about what you've been doing, what you're about to do, what you would like to do. Unaona? Vitu kama hizo. Again, we should practice self-awareness, or rather self-acceptance. Unaona? Si kila mtu siku hizi anajikubali.
I know acceptance is the foundation of knowing yourself. Kama hakuna hiyo foundation of self-acceptance, hauta expect mtu mwingine akuja ku accept kama wewe mwenyewe haujikubali.
So I think you should accept yourself while you're still striving to grow. Unaona? Not everyone is on the same level. Sijui kama unanielewa.
Yeah.
You should not compare yourself with others. Si ndio?
Because maybe wengine wanakataa kuji-accept due to family struggles, ama kitu kama hiyo. Maybe wanaona like, I'm from a low, humble background, and they don't accept themselves according to that humble background. Yeah.
And you can find maybe someone made it at 23 and you are at 25, still jobless. Unaona? But still, haufai kujicompare with that kind of person. Maybe at 26, utapata kazi mzuri yenye hata ni mzuri kuliko hiyo yenye huyo mtu mwenye ulikuwa unajicompare na yeye. Like what I'm trying to say is everyone has their own time. Unaona? Kila mtu ana time yake. Kama ni kufika huko mbele, kila mtu atafika huko but on a different time zone. Unaona? Hufai kujipima au kujilinganisha na mtu. Because if you do that, utaenda utakuwa na mental health problems, utajidegrade, will feel worthless, unaona? Utajiambia I'm a failure. Lakini you're not. Hupaswi kujiambia hivyo. Unaona? Yeah, you're not supposed to feel like someone, or rather compare yourself with someone. If someone is doing better than me, so and so is doing better than me, so and so has a job I don't, so and so has a car I don't, so and so has built a house I haven't. Unaona? Vitu kama hizo. So again, hatufai kuwa na self-hatred, regardless of your background or where you come from. Utapata some people, maybe the family background that they came from, or rather hawakuwa raised vizuri vile. They were raised feeling that they are worthless, or rather they are not valuable. Unaona? Kitu kama hiyo. But that is something you should leave behind. That is something you should not carry around with you. Because it is you alone. It is not you and your family. Unaona? Or you and your ancestors. Ni wewe kivyako. So what I'm trying to say is, mtu anafaa kujikubali jinsi alivyo. Bila kujicompare na watu wengine. Bila kujihate. Maybe you made some mistakes in the past. Okay? But I feel our mistakes should not define us. We should not be defined by the mistakes that we made. I believe every human being on earth has made a mistake before. But see, all of them have just gotten up on their feet again. Na wakasonga mbele. Mbona usisonge mbele? Mbona wewe you dwell on the past? Haifai kuwa hivyo. Unaona? Mtu hafai kujichukia. There's this saying that goes, if you can't run, you should walk. And if you can't walk, you should crawl, but never stop moving. Unaona? Usiwahi acha kusonga, you give up na useme, nimefika mwisho, siwezi endelea. Why? I mean, upaswi kuishi tu eti unaishi unaamka asubuhi. Unajua some people they don't even, vitu kama hizo ndo words na bring up suicidal thoughts. Mtu anasema now what is my worth in this world? Hata kwa nini nilizaliwa, but haifai kuwa hivyo. Unaona? Yeah, we should accept ourselves. And we should not hate ourselves because of the mistakes that we did in the past. Unaona? Again, there's speaking kindly to yourself. How can one do that, Faith?
Maybe unaweza jipata maybe umefanya kitu a wrong thing and maybe unasema na leo nimefanya aje. You shouldn't do that. Unaweza sema leo nimefanya mistake. I know my mistake and I should learn from my mistake.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think the same way you'd speak to a loved one is the same way you should speak to yourself. Because you cannot tell me that maybe you'll speak to your mother or father in a rude way, or rather in a kind way, and then you speak to yourself in a rude way. Why? The first thing you should do is develop self-love. You should love yourself. Unaona vile ambavyo unaongelesha wapendwa wako, hivyo ndo wewe mwenyewe unapaswa kujiongelesha. Unaona? Hufai kuwa so rude to yourself and ujiambie I'm a failure. I cannot do this. Unaona? If you can't do, or rather if you're trying to do something and maybe you feel like hujafika hapo, tell yourself I don't know how to do this, but I will learn. City, I can't do this. Hiyo haitakupeleka mahali.
And maybe in real life experience, maybe umepata rafiki and then during her birthday ama his birthday, umemletea the gifts. The way you experience that kindness, you should experience that to yourself. Hauwezi gift mwingine alafu ikifika kwako you're being stingy to yourself. Yeah.
You know, they normally say that people who put themselves first are selfish. No. It is not a matter of being selfish. It is a matter of putting yourself first. Because niambie, if you value others more than yourself, who is going to value you? No one. Sindio? If you think you're not worth anything, who is going to think you're worth anything? No one. Sindio? So we are supposed to be kind to ourselves. No matter what you've done in the past before, you should be kind to yourself because everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah.
No.
True.
Again, we should learn to set healthy boundaries.
Learn to say no. Learn to say no. Boss akikuja kuambia ati unajua unafaa extend this working hours with 5 minutes. No. Hata 5 minutes. 5 minutes na ni exaggerate. Let's say 5 hours. Unasema
inakuumiza health wise.
Maybe nimeshafika kiwango yenye nafaa ku extend my hours. Yeah.
Because there are certain, maybe in families or with friendships, unapata you have a friend na kuna kitu anataka ufanye and it is not right by you. Or rather, it kind of goes contrary to your moral values. You should learn to say no. No. If you feel uncomfortable with something, say I can't do this because it makes me feel uncomfortable. Usifanye vitu just because mtu amekwambia ufanye. Unaona? That is what we mean by saying you should set healthy boundaries. Unaona? Yeah. Ufai kuwa tu unajua wale watu wanapelekwa tu na maji. Yeah, like umekaa tu hapo ukiambiwa let's do this you do that. Let's do this you do that. Hapana.
Yeah, and every yes to an uncomfortable situation inaweza kufanya ukue na well-being yenye haikufai.
It can tarnish your well-being.
Yeah.
And then,
ama maybe unaweza develop some unhealthy characters zenye uko umedevelop just because ulikuwa unasema yes
to everything that you were told.
Yeah.
And then again, we should learn how to spend quality time alone. Being alone, or rather spending time alone, doesn't mean you are lonely. Unaona? Yes, huenda you have friends ndio, but then you should, kuna time unafaa kutenga yenye, unafaa kukaa peke yako, ujifikirie. Ufikirie, what do I want to do with my life? Unaona? So far, what have I done with my life? Nimefika wapi na nafaa kusonga jinsi gani au kiasi gani? Unaona? So, haimaanishi sasa umekaa like you don't have friends, you're so lonely. No.
Speaking from a personal experience, mimi nimelelewa kwa familia yenye kuna watu wengi. Sasa hiyo time ya kukaa peke yako hakuna. So early this year I've started working on myself. Kukaa tu peke yangu like kuona tu kama naweza manage. Can I manage being alone? I've also started writing journals.
Yeah, that helps too.
Yeah. Naandika like nimeachieve nini. Hii ndio kenye nilikuwa nataka. Yeah.
That will help because I think we should learn to maybe appreciate small wins. Or rather appreciate ourselves no matter how small
it is.
Unaona, like you've said, writing journals can help. Unaweza amua after every day unaamua usiku ikifika, let me write down something good that I did or something good about myself
or something good that I learned.
Yeah, or something good that you learned. That will make you feel good about yourself. Utakaa tu hauta feel ni kama mimi hakuna kitu nafanyanga, unaona. Yeah, so those are some of the steps that one should take towards self acceptance, unaona. Yeah, vitu kama hizo. Again, unafaa ku prioritize self care. Usikae tu, unaona watu wengine wamekaa tu ndee, hawafanyi anything.
Self care, mtu mwingine anadhani ni kuoga. Si kuoga peke yake. Ni ku sleep enough, kukula healthy food. Yeah.
Kufanya exercise pia. Yeah, like you should keep fit. Unaona. Actually, most people wanafikirianga people who work out, like some people, actually the mentality of most people, ni if you work out you want to look sexy.
Yeah.
Sometimes just work out for your well-being, health-wise, ndio kuwe fit. Unajua kuna watu wengine hata mbio ikitoka hawawezi kimbia wafike anywhere. Why? Because they don't work out. Unaona. Like people should work out, not because you want to look a certain way, but because you want to keep healthy. Unaona.
But so, work out on your budget. Usiende sasa like your pressure ya social media ikuambia like unajua huyu anafanyanga tizi hivi ama huyu amebai nini. Like just work on your budget. Yeah.
Okay. Again, I think we should learn to forgive ourselves. Like I said earlier, everyone makes mistakes. There's no living human being on this planet that has never made a mistake before. No. But then what should we do? Or if we find ourselves in a position where we've done something terrible or something we do not like, what are we supposed to do?
Kama umefanya kitu yenye hujapenda, sema like hii naye si kupenda, just gather yourself together, then listen to yourself, to that inner thought. Unajua kwa binadamu kuna kuanga na hizi sauti mbili. Kuna that loud voice yenye inakwambia kafanya, nyingine usifanye, inakwambia usifanye. So to me I always listen to that calm voice.
Usifanye.
Nimefanya hii leo, nimekosea Lewinsky nisamee, sitawahi rudia tena. Yeah, what should like ni nini nafaa nikuwe nafanya ili nisikuje tena nikakasirisha. Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, some people, it's true, some people have done terrible things in their past lives. Lakini, haimaanishi that is the end of the world. Everyone makes mistakes. Nitashinda nimerudia. Everyone makes mistakes.
They let their past define them.
Learn to forgive yourself. There is no way utataka mtu akusamehe, yet you yourself, you haven't forgiven yourself. Unaona haieleweki. Because it starts with you. Actually, everything begins with you. You should learn to love yourself first. Forgive yourself first before seeking forgiveness from others. How do you expect mimi nikusamehe na wewe like you haven't forgiven yourself? So no, it doesn't add up. It is vitu kama hizo ndio zitafanya uishi na guilt for the rest of your life.
And you're making it hard for your friends ama for people that are connecting with you.
Especially kuna watu wengine wenye wafanya makosa hujitenga.
Wanajitenga tu.
Unapata tu mtu amejikoil kama like someone who is in a cocoon, like amejikoil tu.
Kama kutenga mabilioni.
And I draw away from the loved ones. Unapata, unajua, some people, mtu ukijitenga, actually, hiyo kujitenga haisaidiangi most of the times. To interact with people, ndio itakusaidia. Uelewe, yes, I made a mistake, but I can learn from my mistakes. Unaona? I should forgive myself, okay? And then, you should also invest in personal growth, okay? We should always seek to become a better version of ourselves. Unaelewa? Set your goals.
Learn new skills.
Yeah, learn new skills.
Kama recently
new languages, anything.
Recently nimejifunza kutengeneza samosas. And that is a new skill that I'm proud of.
Kama huko unajua kupika chapati, jifunze kupika chapati. Just do anything that will make you busy, or rather anything constructive. Yenye itafanya ukae tu and then you feel kama hufai, unaona.
Nakwambia hiyo skills zingine, for example, now that we are in campus, hiyo skills zingine like uonangi like haraka ya kuijua. But wait till when mtu akuonyeshe madharau, like unajua tu hii skill lazima ni learn. Nakwambia itakubidi learn hiyo skill. Yeah, so hiyo kitu yenye inakupendeza learn, ama hiyo kitu yenye unahitaji kujua ili ukue perfect, you just learn.
Read books, especially novels. Soma vitabu. Kuna inspirational books. Unaweza soma, unaelewa. Learn new, isikuwa unajua tu Kiswahili na English peke yake. Learn foreign languages, new languages, itakusaidia. You'll find that rather than kukaa chini ku overthink. Unajua mostly vitu hufanya mtu hufikiria, I don't know ni kufikiria ama kufanya nini. Especially when you have a lot of time in your hands, utapata hakuna kazi unafanya. So kazi yako ni kufikiria tu. Vitu hata things you're not supposed even to think about.
Simple things.
Yeah, so I think you should keep yourself busy. Kama wewe mtu hupenda games, enda ucheze football, cheza basketball, hockey, any game that you like. Unaona. Ukipenda utacheza kati. Kati tunachukua tu socks. It's not expensive. Ama you buy a skipping rope. Skip rope hata ukiwa kwa nyumba peke yako. Unaona. Hizo ndio vitu zitafanya your mind ikuwe occupied. Unaona. Haitafanya you overthink about unnecessary things zenye hazitakuletea faida. Unaona. Again, we should discover our purpose. Okay? We should have direction. Unafaa kukaa chini ujiambie, what do I want to do with my life?
Ama maybe ujiulize, asubuhi naamkanga kwenda kufanya, yani naamkia nani asubuhi kila siku asubuhi, nifanye nini? Like naamkianga nani?
Yeah.
Unajua ukisha discover your purpose, it is easier for you. Sit kila time ati sasa unaanza kukaa karibu na mtu ndio seek validation yake. Like you know, yeah, so meaning like purpose is a direction and not a destination.
Yeah. Give your life a direction, a meaningful direction. Unaona. Set goals. Sema by the end of the year, this is what I want to do.
And not just goal,
realistic goals. Usiseme sasa uko campus hauna kazi, useme by the end of the year nataka kununua private jet. Surely hizo ni some of the unrealistic goals zenye mtu hafai kujiwekea. Set realistic goals. Ones that you can achieve. Unaona. And then also having purpose in life doesn't mean you should have like it should be perfection.
Yeah.
Unaona.
It should be perfect.
It doesn't mean you should be perfect. Obviously, no one is perfect. Unaona. So anything you do, there's a time it won't be perfect.
Just monitor the progress. Hata kama itakuwa imefika hapa hivi, ulikuwa unataka kufika hapa hivi na ikuwa imefika. Ulikuwa unataka kufika 10 na imefika 3. That's a progress.
Yes.
Still.
It is you should monitor a progress.
Yeah, and men out there nasikianga wakisema like, you know, like them they can't date women wenye hawana purpose in life. Hawana goals. Is it true? That's something that I've heard so many times. Like them they can't date women with no goals.
The question is,
in life.
Do they have goals themselves? You know, Swahili.
Maybe you, the audience, can answer us. Yeah.
Again, we should surround ourselves with people, or rather with positive people. Unaona, ufai kujieka around people who always criticize you all the time. Mtu akwambie, Nafei unakaa aje? Kwani lazima ungevaa hiyo nguo? Kwani unavaanga aje? Mbona ufanyi makeup? Like certain kuna vitu zingine zenye hazileti shangwe. Unaona. Surround yourself with people wenye ukifanya kitu watakwambia, you've done so well. Keep it up. Unaona. Or rather, ume backslide kidogo, atakwambia it is not the end of the journey. Continue moving on. Kuna watu wengine ukibackslide watakwambia siwache tu.
Ndio maana wanasemanga birds of the same feather
flock together. Siwache tu. Unaona vitu kama hizo unafaa kuwa na marafiki wenye wana encourage. Like we said in the previous episode, tulikuwa tunazungumzia friendships in adulthood. Usikuwe na marafiki wenye all they do is feel jealous. Hata si lazima kuwe na 10 ama 20 ama 50 friends. Even if you have 2 genuine people in your life, it's enough. Unaona. Bora they're always positive about you. Unaona. Lakini wewe pia ukiambiwa kitu yenye ulifanya vibaya usijam. Unajua kuna watu wengine hujam. You made a mistake. Mtu anakuambia, Faith, I didn't like this and that. Unasema, wewe na wewe ukwende na huko hapana. You should accept corrections. Unaona. Actually, accept corrections itafanya you will grow. Unaelewa? Yeah, so again, we should I think we've talked about this. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small they are.
Kama mimi mwenye nililearn kupika samosa.
Exactly.
Nilienda nika celebrate my wins.
You should celebrate your wins. Si lazima ukue millionaire ama ukue billionaire ama ukue CEO. Do you celebrate your win?
Hata soda ya 50 bob
imetosha. Imetosha. So again, lastly, actually, we should learn to be patient with ourselves. How can we do that?
I'll talk on that. Maybe unapata hawa watu wenye wanataka ku lose weight, their weights. Maybe wameanza their routine in 5-day routine, but on the third day anataka kuona progress. You should be patient with yourself. Yeah.
So maybe, or rather, ukiamua unataka kufanya kitu, unafaa kujipea time. Usigive up so easily useme, siwezi fanya hii. This is not meant for me. Nothing is meant for anyone. Ni kujikaza, ni kujituma.
Yeah.
Ufai tu kusema that is not meant for me. I don't belong in that category. Hapana. There will be good and bad days. Lakini all in all, we should learn to accept ourselves the way we are, and we should learn to be patient with ourselves. Unaona? Because unaona, a healthy relationship with yourself isn't about being perfect. Yeah. Like I said earlier in the first step, it's about knowing yourself.
Better.
Do you know yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you accept yourself? Unaona? Vitu kama hizo. Do you surround yourself with friends who are positive?
And
Unaona?
intentional about
Do you have a purpose
in life?
in life? So, vitu kama hizo will make you feel like you are worth something. Haitafanya feel ni kama you are left out, ama you don't, I don't know, there's no word. You don't add any value to the society. Kitu kama hiyo. Yeah. So, I think that is all for today. We've talked about how to love oneself, how to know yourself. And this is Swecho TV, and you can find us in all social media platforms, Swecho TV Kenya. And also, if you have any question or any comment, you can email us at swechotv@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching us today. See you next time.